everyone, welcome to Afzala 24/7. My name is Niharika Walia Bhatnagar and I am with you with the area of accounting and financial management for bankers. How are we everyone? I hope Holi went well for all of you. Now today, what are we doing today? We are discussing the area of company accounts in the last few classes. So continuing with the same topic further, we are talking about what is company accounts, basic concepts. We're done with the basic chapter company accounts 1. Now I'm talking about company accounts 2, which is a blend of all the financial statements. So today my entire class is going to be associated with the classification. Classification of what? Classification of the entire accounting area. So I hope this is visible to you. We are here at company accounts. Before we proceed further, everyone, please share the session, like this particular session, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you haven't done it yet. Okay? Chaliye everyone, let's begin with the questions today. All these questions are taken from the book itself. That means none of the questions belongs to any other book other than our own book. Okay? So the entire list which was given in the book itself, I have taken the questions directly from there. Everybody, let's go ahead and begin the session. Which of the following items are classified as contingent liability according to the given information? Estimated amount of the contracts remaining to be executed, arrears of fixed cumulative dividends on preference shares, claims against the company not acknowledged as debt, or amount of dividends proposed to be distributed. The dividend that we have proposed to be distributed, obviously we are proposing it. That means we are certain about it. Right? So in this case, what's going to be the answer? The answer is going to be the claims which are not acknowledged as debt. Not acknowledged matlab, this is totally uncertain in nature. When there is a huge amount of uncertainty involved in it, then we cannot include it. Done everyone? So in this case, that is the answer. Now let's move on to the next question. Okay. What falls under the category of the commitments as per the provided information? Classification. Classification is given as per the Companies Act 2013. है ना? Amount of dividend proposed. Category of commitments. Commitments matlab, one is basically that we are agreeing on the fact that yes, we will be doing this in future. That is called commitment. Na? Then what's going to be the answer? Uncalled liability on shares and other investments partly paid, other money for which the company is contingently liable. Contingently liable simply means it is related to the uncertainty. Other current assets matlab, these are certain in nature. That's why it is covered in this area. Na? Otherwise it wouldn't have been, isn't it? Now, what would be the answer, everyone? Let's look at the question then. The answer to this question is commitment matlab we are certain that we'll be doing it, but not certain about the fact that when we'll be doing it. है ना? Uncalled liability on shares and other investments partly paid. We have paid it partly. When they last, then only we'll give. But this means we have definitely shown our commitment that when you will ask, we will give. Isn't it? So in this case, the answer is B. Done everyone? Chaliye, now let's move on to the next question. In the classification, which would be the item separately disclosed regarding dividends? Separately disclosed, everyone. What would be the answer accordingly? Separately disclosed. Estimated amount of contracts remaining to be executed, arrears of fixed cumulative dividends on preference shares, claims against the company not acknowledged as debt, or other commitments. See, disclosed separately means it has to be shown as a different item altogether. It has to be disclosed properly so that it is visible. है ना? So that people find that this is a material information and it is being disclosed to them, isn't it? That would be, acha everyone, fixed cumulative dividend. Do you remember cumulative dividend? Cumulative means this is that preference shares. These are those preference shares whom we said ki dekhiye, if we are not able to pay dividend in one particular year due to so and so reason, then in the next year you will get dividend of both the years together. Don't worry about that. You will get the dividend. So in this case, arrears of the fixed cumulative dividends. This is not a choice. You will have to give this particular amount. This has to be shown separately. कि देखिए, this is the cumulative preference shares dividend. Because till the time anything material is not shown separately, how will we justify it? Right? Now let's move on to the next question. What should be indicated in the note if the whole or part of the amount raised through securities has not been used for a specific purpose? Sometimes we might take loans for a specific purpose. Isn't it allowed? It is allowed. And at the same time, this happens even. Now, it is related to the specific area of how unutilized amounts have been invested in fixed assets. And second point would be how unutilized amounts have been distributed as dividends, how unutilized amounts have been used or invested, or how unutilized amounts have been allocated to other current assets. What's going to be the answer then? What should be indicated in the notes part, everyone? Notes means separately showing it. Separate showing matlab it is definitely something really materialistic. That how unutilized amounts have been used or invested, right? Chaliye, now let's move on to the next question. According to the instructions, how should revenue from operations be disclosed for the finance company? Revenue from interest only, revenue from sales of products and services, revenue from interest and other financial services, or revenue from sales of services and other operating revenues. Everyone, these kind of questions are really tricky. The problem is everything sounds so similar. Revenue from operations matlab this is my basic income that I earn from my business. How should revenue from operations be disclosed for a financing company? For a finance company, if this is their regular income that they are earning, then what should they do? They should be showing it, which is their regular part. है ना? If this is their regular part, then what will we do? Then simple. That is revenue from operation on interest from the services. This is for a financing company. Financing company earns through this only. Right? Revenue from operations is basically your regular earnings that you're making from your business. If this is the amount that you're making from your business, then simply this is the regular day-to-day trading of your business. Okay, now we get interest, we pay interest. Then we have financial services and we provide it as well, to the people there. So in this case, the answer is going to be Revenue from interest and other services. This is their day-to-day income. How should finance cost be classified according to the instructions? Finance cost matlab the cost that I'm incurring because I'm taking loans. When you take a loan, it has a cost. It may be interest, it may be the processing cost, anything. So interest expense only, or interest expense or other borrowing cost, interest expense and applicable net gain or loss in case of foreign currency transactions. Where would we have foreign currency transactions? When we have loans. Interest expense, other borrowing costs and net gain or loss on a foreign currency. I think when we talk about the interest finance cost, na, it's a term how do you arrange your finances for your business and its sustenance. So it is related to the sustenance, then all of these are a part of it. Interest expense, others, as well as applicable net gain or loss. है ना? What type of income should be disclosed under other income? See, we have two. Revenue from operations. This is called revenue from operations and other income. We have two kinds of income. Other income is the income which is other than your regular sales. Matlab, if I am selling, if I sell stationery, then this would be what? This is the income that I'm earning because of my revenue from operations. Acha, theek hai. If I sell calculators only, then calculator is my day-to-day income. ठीक है ना? I sell calculators and I am a stationery seller. I'm a retail stationery seller. So this is my day-to-day income. But what if I got income from rent? Because I obtained one particular property somewhere and that from that property I'm getting this amount. Then done na? In this case, when we are going to receive the things not from your business, then it is to be covered here only. Dividend income, revenue from sale of investments other than a finance company. Matlab, this is not my regular day-to-day working of investing money or something, है ना? Then comes net gain or loss from sale of investments or interest income. If you are other than the finance company, na, that means anything else, whatever income you're receiving, is obviously non-finance. That means, I think in the other income, we will include net gain or loss. Acha nahi, this is shown separately, sorry. This part is shown separately under the profit and loss area. This is also shown separately. This is the interest income that is you are earning because you have given money to someone else. This answer is correct. Done, everyone? Next question. What criterion is used to determine an item of income or expenditure should be disclosed separately? Disclosure which should be made separately means we'll be showing it separately if it exceeds 1% of revenue, if it exceeds 1% of total assets, liabilities or shareholders equity. But there is one particular rule, 1% of revenue from operations or rupees 1 lakh, whichever is higher, has to be shown in the books of accounts separately. Done? So in this case, the correct answer is going to be 1% of sales. Everyone done? Chaliye then. This is the answer. What amount to be included in the aggregate amount set aside for reserve? Aggregate amount matlab total amount that I'm keeping for my future. It can be specific, it can be general, है ना? Amount withdrawn for from provisions. Amount is which is withdrawn from the reserves. Amount set aside for meeting specific liabilities or set aside for meeting contingencies. Contingencies matlab that the amount that we have uncertainty in it. So in this case, the right answer is amount set aside for meeting specific liabilities. ठीक है ना? It can be general, it can be specific, or when we talk about surplus, surplus is the extra money that we are left with. Done, everyone? Let's move on. Everyone, if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, then hurry up and select the particular organization's YouTube channel. Click on the notification button so that you get all the information regarding our classes and you remain active throughout the entire studies. Done, everyone? What should be disclosed under total value of imported raw material and spare parts? The value of imports calculated on CIF. So CIF matlab carriage, insurance and freight. This is in case of export import. Expenditure in forex during the financial year. Total value of all indigenous raw material. Indigenous matlab domestic. Spare parts and components. Earnings in the forex. Everyone, what's going to be the answer? What should be disclosed under total value of imported raw material? That has to be all the value which is added to the imported ones or the domestic ones, spare parts as well as the components. Everything has to be included. Achha, everyone, which of the following is not listed as a complete set of financial statements according to Ind AS 1? According to Ind AS 1, which is not listed as a complete set, the statement of cash flows for the period, changes of equity, changes of assets and statement of assets and liabilities, or comparative information in respect of previous accounting period. The answer is statement of assets and liabilities. There is nothing called statement of assets and liabilities. The point is the balance sheet and the P&L. They are a part of it. है ना? Done, everyone? So in this case, the statement of assets and liabilities is the answer. Done, everyone? Let's look at the next question. Which of the following items should be presented within equity on the balance sheet according to Ind AS 1? In the balance sheet era, when we're talking about equity, equity matlab the money which is of the business. In this case, trade and other payables, deferred tax liabilities, then non-controlling interest and financial liabilities. है ना? What's going to be the answer? The answer is non-controlling interests. Non-controlling matlab, see, in an organization when we talk about the balance sheet now, you show both. You show both matlab in this case na when we talk about non-controlling and controlling interest. Matlab, if you have bought some organization's controlling part, that is your controlling interest. But that organization has to be merged with you. So you have to show this part as well, which is non-controlling. Done? Chaliye. So in this case, the correct answer is non-controlling interest. Done? Chaliye then. Let's end the session here itself, everyone. But today we have covered a lot of classification based questions from our book itself. ठीक है ना? So all you can do is, if you're planning to enroll yourself in our courses, then don't wait at all. What you need to do is go on to our website, click on the area of www.adda247.com, go on to the area of J May 2024. Double validity is going on, everyone. Double validity matlab you get live classes, you get test series, you get ebooks. You can see in the test series, topic wise tests are also available. Topic wise 35 modules. You've got ebooks module wise available, chapter wise available, everything covered in this area. In the area of JAIIB accounting and finance, you've got 40 ebooks. Next, you get 10 plus hours of mini marathon, 5 plus hours of Maha marathon, and practice papers, as well as second and fourth Saturday. We are also going for the doubt sessions. Doubt sessions are there from every now and then right now, right? Because the examination is approaching. So now, by now, click on the area of Y541. Specifically utilize the code Y541 and apply it. As soon as you'll apply, you'll get it for 81%, everyone, if you download the app as well. So this would be less than 6,000. That means not even 500 rupees per month, and this validity is available for an entire 1 year. So if you are planning to purchase our courses, then hurry up and do it right away. As the time is ticking away, this session will this offer will end soon. And that is the end of the session as well, everyone. Thank you so much for being there. We'll be meeting in the next session, and bye bye. Take care. And everyone, on this Sunday, I'm coming up with another mini marathon for module A, so kindly be there. Thank you. Bye bye.